Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. What up, though? What is up? Let me turn this audio. Let me adjust a little something on this mixer. What is up? Happy Monday to y'all, man. Salute to everyone. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as you're entering the location. What is good? I see y'all in the chat. What is up? Just got through eating some cashews. Hopefully I don't while I'm talking, y'all don't see nothing coming out my mouth, huh? Right? Trying to clear everything. You know how like when you eat a salad? What is up, man? We got a big show today. Again, salute to everybody that got down this weekend on starting your media library, all right? You know how I get down. Everything is down there at the bottom. If you want to support the channel, you want to email me. I'm not doing no call-ins today. Y'all don't be active enough for me, all right? Y'all don't be active enough for me, so I'm not doing that. Not today. Let me turn on this camera right quick. Hopefully y'all see me. Big weekend this past weekend, guys. Big weekend. Let me give a salute to everybody. Dealt with about a total of 6 individuals over this weekend. I did do one. Or did I do 2 on Sunday? I think it was 1. Usually I don't do Sundays, but it was kind of slow. Drinking a beverage. Got me about to burp. Hold up. Sorry about that. Had to get it out. What is up? So salute to people, man. Listen. One thing about me, I love hands-on. I love showing y'all. Again, if you want to learn how to start your own media library, definitely hit me up. Usually I do my sessions on the weekend, unless, something like if I'm off work or something like that, I don't do it. But other than that, I do my things on the weekend. I answer all your questions, all of that. One thing I could say is I'm hands-on. I love showing you exactly. It's straightforward. And then I love answering your questions. So within that consultation, you can answer the questions. I done been asked questions from different devices, all the way to misunderstandings and stuff like that. And I don't mind sharing because I have nothing to hide. With that being said, though, again, get on the schedule. I'm pretty much caught up with all my emails. I think I only got like probably not even 10 to go. I came home and I was just going through all the email. I had to take care of the tree first, which is the people who I do business with, who we done have business together. I always take care of them first, all right, before I get to everything else. Got to take care of the people who actually support you. Just put in that support. Once you do business with me, you you're part of my family. We're together. You're part of the tree. Because actually I want you to be able to save money. I want you to get out there and get your hustle on. If that's what you want to do, at the end of the day, it's all about saving money, having fun while we can, and then going from there. So we got a great show for you today. I'm going to rehash on something that happened on my show Friday. All right. I'm going to rehash on that a little bit. And we're gonna go from there. All right, we're gonna go from there because I think it's too many people who I dealt with in the past who think, you know, they can just say whatever or do whatever on my platform, you know, how to continue to show disrespect. So it's all good. We'll talk about it. If y'all didn't see the show from Friday, maybe like midway through the show, you'll get that, you know, because it's just too many individuals who um who I associate myself with. They always jump off the bridge on some other type stuff, you know, and I don't know. So we definitely gonna talk about that because enough is enough. You know, I thought we were all grown, but it's still it seems like some people still doing elementary things, you know, or they can't get over, or they can't get the views, or you know, it's just something that just keeps them where they can't do it on their own, and so they need the drama so they can get the views. That's what it's all about. All right, they go to a larger platform and they do a negative like shot, you know. Um, you know, I ain't gonna even say it's a negative. They think that you dumb. You know, you could be talking about the Detroit Tigers and they want to talk about what? Florida Mariners or something. You be like, hold up, dude, I'm talking about this. You know, and then they question, oh, you can't do this. But isn't Android open source? Can it be manipulated? At least that's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong, but we definitely gonna talk about that because individuals have to learn how to respect the platform, whether you agree or not. If you don't agree, then you should just move on, right? It's nothing wrong. But when I didn't agree with it, I didn't get on the platform. I reached out and called the individual, right? Respectfully. Because that's what respectful people do. If they think it's an issue, instead of putting it out here or just listening, if you don't agree, you don't agree. Last week you heard me and Bo. Bo said, look, I don't do what Dell do. Dell do his, I do mine. That doesn't mean he's wrong. We just do two different things. So, you know, it definitely been on my mind. It ain't been on my mind to make me stop doing because I'm still gonna do what I do. But it's just too many times that people from the past, because they can't hold down their own platforms, what do they want to do? They want to go and do somebody else's platform. They want to start something. So we gonna entertain that a little bit, a little bit. Hopefully he's watching because he might chime something. But if he get out of hand, he will get blocked. And he gonna have to create another account and do what he do. Because I've never been disrespectful to anyone on YouTube. I may not agree, and people can't force me to agree with them. I'm my own man, and I do things my way, which don't affect anybody on YouTube. I just do it my way. And like how I was taught, don't get into anybody business when it comes to other people money. So if it's not, this is how I was brought up. This is how I was raised. But it's funny how people want you to get into their business and you don't even know everything. And so how I was brought up, no, you don't get into other people's financial affairs. In the past, y'all saw it, right? Everything, I ain't gonna say I went left, they went left. All right? Because I didn't agree to get into something that didn't involve Dell. So it made me look like I was what? A traitor, stalker, a punk, and because I just didn't get into it because it did not concern me. And I understand why people don't get into other people because then you become part of it. I didn't want no parts of anything when it comes to other people's money. Now, if it was my money, then I understand. My team understand. This is just a respectful situation. The thing is, before we get into this media library talk, the thing is, you got people that are jealous. You got people who wants to be you. I don't want nobody to be like me. I want you to be better. I don't listen. I want you to grow. I want you to do your thing, but don't do it off of me. Do it for yourself. You can't go months and months, without doing it. You know, creating good content and then expect for everybody to, love you, or your content is the same, the same, the same, the same. People gonna get tired of. How many times can we talk about the same Android box or the same Android user interface? It starts to get boring, right? A 10-minute video turns to be 2 hours. Or you have people that just don't know because they don't take the opportunity to do the research, right? They don't take the opportunity to do the research, and you wonder why people come at you. But at the end of the day, it is your platform. I can't run it. Now, in the background, I be scratching my head, but then I sit back and I say, man, oh man, what the heck is he or she doing? And so I just have to, I'm not going to even say I'm praying for them guys, because I'm not. I'll be truthful. But sometimes these knuckleheads, they don't understand when to move on. There's no need to jump on the panel. There's no need to do none of that. None of what you're doing is not going to make me jealous. I can care who you with, who you go on the show with. I can care less. All I'm trying to do is see if you're going to say something that I can use, and then I can make it and use it my way instead of your way when you present it. And that's all it's about. We'll get back to that shortly. I just want to give a salute to everybody who got in touch with me. Salute to Miss Billy and Mr. Chuck. What's up? Big salute, because they had 20 years over this weekend. So salute to them. Salute to all the ladies that's out there getting their hustle on. Salute to my guys. My guys, y'all be getting your hustles on. Y'all be emailing me, Dale, what you think about this? What you think about that? Should I go this route? Should I go this route? And I love just to see individuals do their thing, as far as taking care of their family, and moving on. That's what I love. I continue to say I'm going to love it. It's just up to the individual personally. Nobody's going to do it like me. I'm not going to do it like you. Everybody, but as long as we going the same way and we actually doing what we're supposed to do what we're supposed to do as far as taking care of ourselves and our families, then I have no problem with it. If you want to go to Miami and do your thing, it's okay. It is okay. But we got too many people over here that want to be the smartest man in the room. I never, ever, ever, ever could stand them type of cats. Always want to be heard, always want to be the smartest man in the room. And there's nothing wrong with being the smartest man in the room. It's when you call someone a liar. How I'm going to tell you what you saw? I can say, hey man, I woke up, the moon was red this morning. And because they didn't see that the moon was red this morning, you're a liar. All right. So we'll get back on that shortly. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Again, if you want to get into this real conversation about starting your own media library, We about to talk about it right now. We'll get back to them haters later. All right. We'll get back to them haters later. All right. We definitely do that. Hey, big salute. Big salute. Top Cat. What's up, baby? Hope all is well. Always showing some love to the platform. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Big salute. Salute to everyone out there that actually do what they do. All right. Let's talk about it. Starting your own media library. Now, the difficulty of starting your own media library really, it for some people, it can be tough. Some people, very, very easy. And then you got some people that just need a little bit of direction and they gone, right? So that's where I come into play. You know, I'm one of them guys that's in the middle that says, look, this is how I do it to make it the easiest as possible. I want to make it as easy as possible for you to be successful. Now, some people might say, well, Dale, you started me off with Plex. You know, you don't talk about Plex as much as you used to. The reason I don't talk about Plex as much as I used to is because of the challenge that has come about. You know, I did what, 3-4 videos, and with the updates and the changing of Plex, you know, some people get lost in the sauce, which is perfectly fine. But we all know that Plex can turn the lights out like that, right? We done saw it happen when Plex actually, I want to say not even 6-7 months ago, when something was going on with Plex where a lot of I know definitely on the Nvidia Shield, Plex was down, like I want to say like 2 weeks. People could, maybe more than that, maybe almost a month, because people could not get their content to show up on the Plex media server that runs on the Nvidia Shield, the console version, not that little light, that flashlight, the tube on the console version. Thing about Plex, Plex is super, 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 super nice. I like Plex. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now, you have to baby the Plex. You have to check on it. It's a lot of times what happens, because settings and all of that, different settings, you have to know about that, whether you running on your Plex, whether you running on your computer, whether you running on your router. You got to have these settings correctly. And if you don't, you may come home or you may be somewhere remotely trying to connect to that Plex server. I got to be politically correct around here now, because since individuals want to articulate and say what I don't know and what I know, you know, you got to be correct around here. You just can't say Plex. You have to say Plex server. That's what it comes down to, right? And so it was people remotely that, including myself, when I wanted to watch my Plex while I'm away from home, had to try to go on here. I get an error. Call one of my daughter, call one of my kids. Hey, can you please go down there? Just unplug the router. Take everything out 10, 15 seconds, plug it back in. And then I'll wait 10 minutes and then I can connect to the Plex. You know, so Plex is not super, super perfect. It is not, but it is a good one. The same goes as MB. MB is very, very nice. I tried to use MB once, but it was just too much. I stuck with Plex. Now, you have this other media center that's called Kodi. Kodi is very, very nice. Kodi is very, very nice. You can throw anything inside Kodi and it will play it. Kodi is probably the best media player that we have. Again, it is a third party application. And if they turn out the lights, it's over, which they probably never do. Because Kodi been around a long time. I think they up at what Kodi 20 or something like that. I done lost count because I don't use it. But anyway, there's so much you could do with Kodi. You know, eliminate the builds and all of that. You can add your platform, or you can add your content that you have to Kodi. Yes, it is free, just like Plex. There are some learning curves now. Don't just think you about to plug that boy up and boom, everything comes. No, you got to go into that settings, turn some things on, all of that stuff. Tell it, you know, where to go to get the content, everything. It is a learning curve. All right. And then you have boxes like Zidoo. All right. Zidoo, I'm not getting no money from Zidoo. If I like something, I'm going to tell you I like it. Just like I like some Jordans. Some Jordans, like I got some Jordan ones that are very, very sweet. But if I step on a rock, I feel it. You know, that's just in some Jordans. You know, I don't feel anything. All right, it's just the way the shoe was made. Well, what does it do, guys? The Zidoo is so easy. But the only knock on the Zidoo is what? You got to pay. All right. You have to pay for it. Now, the thing is, the Zidoo, in which I'll show y'all mine's, you can add content depending on the device. And let me be the first, let me say this now for any one of these, because I heard back in the past, you know, maybe about 8-9 months ago, somebody actually who didn't do their homework said, oh, Dell copying off this other content creator who had it. So, man, look, I'm not saying I was the first, but I done had a Zidoo before any of these content creators who you see today. I didn't have mine for a long time. Only reason I didn't like the Zidoo at the time back in them days because of the eyebrow Peterson television. That's why I didn't use the device. It was so iffy. I'm talking about, man, all the applications, third-party applications I use for the eyebrow Peterson television, buffering, and I can have two of the same devices. I can have like a Fire Stick. I can have an NVIDIA Shield. And I have this Zidoo. All on the same account of eyebrow Peterson television. And guess what? Them other two didn't buffer. But I'm getting major buffering on this Zidoo box. I'm like, man, I'm not about to use it. So I took it loose, put it in the box, and forgot all about it. That's what people don't know. I can't use a device. When I use my device, when I use these devices, certain devices I use, right? I definitely use Zidoo. I use NVIDIA Shield. I use Fire Stick. I use Buzz. I use Formulas. I use all of them devices. I got pretty much everything right here. I can show it to you better than I can tell you. All right. Right here, you see what? A Buzz TV. All right. You see that. Right here. What is that? A super box. Cause I know these rascals, they be watching. Oh, Dell don't be doing okay. Catch up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is that? A formula? Is that a formula that I have right here that's plugged up under my desk? Because individuals get they forget who they dealing with. Right? They forget who they dealing with. Let me plug that back up. I'm gonna need that definitely on the weekend. So those are some, of course, the NVIDIA Shield right here, and I got my Zidoo. Right, everything is right up under this desk, waiting, ready and locked and load. The thing is, though, I love my Plex. I love my Plex, but I also love my Zidoo because like I like that I ain't got to sit back and aim it at a folder. I love that. I love just taking a drive, and whether I'm going wirelessly or I'm just taking a thumb drive, copying over, boom, plugging into the Zidoo, and I am done. I love that I can just create one folder and let Zidoo do all that data capturing and say, hold up, this is a comedy film. So if I click on comedy category, all of that's going to be there. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. And guess what? As long as my internet is working good and this Zidoo is up, not once have, since this box been connected, not once have I had to come down here, unplug the box, plug it back in, just to make sure my media is up and running. I did that plenty of times, even on my Nighthawk, my Netgear Nighthawk X10 over there, which is a very, very powerful router. There are plenty of times I had to come over here. Even, look, I think I just had to do it like 3 weeks ago. I had to go over there, eject the hard drive, the 4 terabyte hard drive, put it in, everything, and that's just how it is sometimes with Plex. It would knock you off. I don't know if it's because I haven't used it. I don't know. But whether you use it or not, well, I know some people because I got some family members on it. And so I know they be using it from time to time. But I just love the way, if I'm going to tell somebody, listen, if I'm going to tell somebody a great media box, listen, a great media box, a great media box, media, movies, TV shows, music, pictures, documents. You might just want to keep them on your stuff. A great digital device as far as holding your content. You cannot go wrong with this. You cannot go wrong with this. I'm gonna tell you now, the Zidoo runs better, in my opinion. Let me tell you this. With the NVIDIA Shield Plex server, because again, I got to say that, right? You got to say that, right? Plex server that comes on the NVIDIA Shield. If I had to choose the two, I'm going to tell you to go with the Zidoo. That's just my opinion. Now, some of y'all might have a different opinion. Y'all might say, hey, look, I never had any problems with that. And big salute to you. But in my roller coaster ride with the Plex server on the NVIDIA Shield console, because you got to say things correctly, or people will come on here and try to correct you. I have many issues with the NVIDIA Shield. Barely anything with this Zidoo box. I would not even lie to you. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, guys. Hold up just a second. Y'all talk amongst yourself. Hold up just a second. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Your boy got a flat. Well, I don't have a flat, but my car got a flat. So, I had to go out there and talk to the guy. So, anyway, look, regardless of however you go, whether you use Plex, MB, Zappity, or whatever that device is called, or the Zidoo, the whole key to it, because there's no wrong way, just make sure you get your content. If you don't know how to get your content, that's when you will hit me up and I will walk you through it. I will walk you through how to get content, rip. Some people going to ask about how do you get it. Some people actually rip their 4K disc. That's all you need is a program called DVD Fab, F as in Fred, AB. You can actually rip your disc or rip your Blu-rays, rip your DVDs, stuff like that. So there are plenty of ways to do it. Make MKV is another one. I don't forget, I used to use a program back in the day. I can't even remember what it was. Oh man, and some of y'all know what it was, but I used to use that bad boy. Yep. So, but definitely get your content and just watch it grow, and it looks so beautiful. So one thing I like about it, and let me do this right quick. Let me see if I can. Let me see something right quick. Let me see something right quick. Let me see if it's going to do it. All right. Now let me do this right quick. Let me see if it'll pick it up. It won't allow me to pick it up. Come on. Don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. All right, so we're just working like this. So here you have it right here. This is my Zidoo. All right, this is my Zidoo right here. You actually see it. All right, hold up. I just saw something come across the screen. Let me see who. Man, hey, salute to everybody. I know y'all been saying, what up, Dell? I'm just ignoring y'all. I'm doing that. I'm waiting on the chat to catch up. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, that's my dude. Hold up. All right. Big salute. Big salute to my homie Huff Link. What up, though? What's good? What is good? What is good? What is good? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate the love. Definitely appreciate the love. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that DVD Fab. Yep, any DVD. Any DVD is all right. I used to use it. Nero's is okay too. Yep. So it's all type of programs that you can use. Absolutely, you could definitely do that one. Uh, but it's just all about what you like and what your Huff say, yo, that Plex server on the Shield is a headache. So let's do this. All right. Let's do this. Y'all see what it is? I love this app right here. I love it. I love it. I love it. That Explorer app, if you're not familiar with it, definitely, if you get a consultation with me, I would definitely go into details on it. But here it is right here. This is my how it comes up. This is why I like it, because again, you just put everything in one, however you want to do it. You know, however you want to do it, that's up to you. And that's the only thing I need to complain about is uh they need to make a Bluetooth remote. That's what they need to do. Zidoo. So somebody, if they out there, Zidoo, make a Bluetooth remote. All right. I got too many devices. My switcher is on IR. All right. So one thing about the Zidoo, it actually goes into detail on how you can get your content right here. Not how to get it, but how to separate it. You know, so if you got comedy, you can get anything with a little bit of comedy in it. It's going to be in here. All right. Anything with a little bit of comedy. Now, some of the movies you may see in twice. All right. One thing that's why I like about this bad boy. All right. Animation. If that's what you got, a bunch of animation, you can actually go up in here for all your animation. One thing about it, if you have a collection, you can click on the collection, and it should bring up all of your content in the collection. So this is the Transformers, as you see right here. I even have the cartoon, right? I got Transformer the movie. You see the background though? You see how the background changes? All of these. So as long as you putting the content in there, you will be good to go. All right. Science fiction, everything. And you can change this bad boy up so much. I think I need to do a dedicated video on this, like seriously on it again. All right. And this is all the movies that I have currently. And you see, it just makes everything. So whatever movie you pick on, you just watch the background just changes. You can go in there and change the background if you want. It's really up to you. You can change it. And the beauty of this is when you start this bad boy, right? It'll give you a synopsis of what the movie is. And that is beautiful. All right. Also, what I like about it, let me do this right quick. Let me back out. Now, I did get a question over the weekend, and I don't said this before. Um, with your 4K content, all right? With your 4K content, if you got a movie that's 1080 and 4K, you see you got the 4K, and this one is 4K, right? I might have both of these in 4K. Hold on, let me find another one for you. Hold up, let me do this. Let me go into this. Because some of my films have both. I think like Morbius. Let's just take this. I think I got a 1080 version and a 4K. So if you look on the screen right up under the title, you actually see 4K, and then you got the 2K as the 1080p. And if you had a 720, it'd be right next to the 2K. So either one of these will, I mean, it looks good on all of them, but when you get that 4K and you hook it up to that Dolby, it's very, very, very nice. And it also plays, it also plays the trailer. All right. I think Plex does that too. I don't know about Emmy. All right. Also, look at this. It puts your season. This is season 1. It puts everything in order. All right. It puts everything in order. And that's a nice thing too. And you can go and look at the cast. That's one thing I like about the device. Guys, you ain't got to be fooling around with it. I love Plex, but I love being lazy and letting Zidoo do it on his own. If that makes sense, right? All of these films, all of it. I watched that Shark Bait. Shark Bait was all right. Let me see if I got this in 10K or 4. Oh, this is only in 1080. I got a few films up in here that I have both of them for. I think Sonic is one of them. So let me just see if I click on here. Oh no, that's 1080. Do I have this one in 4K? Oh, both of them are in 1080. So I know I got to go back and get that. And of course, y'all, some of y'all know, again, Maniac Cop. I went and got this. Only reason I got this, I never even watched the full movie of Maniac Cop. Only reason I got it because we share the same name, Cordell. That is it. But other than that, guys, I mean, you can set this bad boy up. It will separate your 4K from your 1080. It will have everything looking so beautiful in here. And I'm going to keep until they come out with another device that actually does this. I think by far this is the best. This is the best media player, 4K media player that is out right now. I mean, I just think because it can do so much. It can do a lot. A lot. I mean, you could do favorites, you could do everything on this bad boy and just go from there. You can set this, it's so much you can do with it. TV. And so these are all like my TV shows and stuff like that. I got to get my TV shows up. So look, I did We Own the City. I have not watched episode 5 yet. Don't y'all tell me about it. But I have not watched it. So I got to watch that and then go from there. Any questions? Because this is the part where I come to, because this device is very, very, very nice. I will not lie to you. This device is nice. And again, you can go with those free, the Plex. You can go with Cody. Those are free, but you're going to have to do your. You're going to have to do. You're going to have to do the work and set it up, separate everything, and go from there. You're going to have to do all of that. So be prepared for it. But if you don't want to do the work, you just want to create a folder or two and just put your content in there, you cannot go wrong with this device right here. What is up? Damian Johnson say you just have to install an internal drive. You could do an internal drive, Damian, and also an external drive. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely. Both of them devices will do it for you. Whether you running a 4K, you can run ISOs, you can run 720, MKV, so many different formats. So many different formats. All you have to do, like Damien said, you can on some of the devices on Zidoo, some are on three of them. You can install an internal drive. I want to say up to 14 terabytes, or it could be 12. I can't remember because all of my stuff is on externals. So yes, you are absolutely correct. Thank you on that. What up, those SARS? Say Dell, new updates for the Zidoo boxes. I know that I don't know if I got a new update. Let me see. Let me see. You know what? I better check that out behind the scenes, because you know what? Some things might pop up that YouTube, I do not need YouTube to see. Some things may pop up. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, that Z10, I got Oliver, I got the Z10, I got the Z9X, and I got the Z9S. I had the Z9X, which is more like the white, the light silver white box. I don't have that for a while. Only reason I didn't use it, because back in the day before all the updates, my eyebrow Peterson television was trash on it. Was trash. Yup. Zidoo may be expensive to some, but the difference is if your devices go down, you still have your content. Absolutely. You definitely should have your content. And that's why I say I like it. There listen, I would say there's no device is perfect. Not one device is perfect. I don't know one device that is perfect, but if you're gonna ask me which device I will go with, and if my money was right and I wanted to start with it, I'm not knocking on any other devices. I can only do the devices that's been in my hand, right? That's been in my area, that's been here with me. I'm going to tell you, if you want to get into media, I'm going to tell you to go with the Zidoo. If you want to get into gaming, whether it's PC, Android, retro, I would tell you to go with the NVIDIA Shield. Honestly, I will. Let me change my camera. Let me get to some of these questions, because I'm telling you, man, the whole thing is all about getting your content. That's what it all comes down to, getting your content. That's the main thing of all of this. And everything, once you get your content, if you don't know how to get your content, that's when you'll reach out to me. The email is right there scrolling across. Cordelia said, does it keep your favorites? Like, what if you had to unplug it and plug it back in? Would your favorites still be there? From what I saw, Cordelia, I done unplugged mine's plenty of time. Matter of fact, just a few weeks ago, I even lost power, and my favorites never left. So I'm going to say yes, it does remember your favorites. Yes, it does. Yup, it does. At least in mine. And I done, when you lose power, I done knocked this I done made a mistake and pulled the wrong drive cord, everything. And was like, oh shoot, you know, and plugged it back in, and my favorites were still there. So I'm gonna say yes, 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 yes. It will remember that. You say, don't forget about Ready Share. Yes, you can pull your Ready Share from here. I can actually show you mine's as well. Let me just hold up. Let me make sure, because so bro, the haters be watching. The haters, and it's crazy that you have to do this, because some of them just, you know, they either mad at you, or they don't have nothing else to do. Don't, don't. I'm gonna show you that it can pull my Ready Share. So let me show that right now. So as long as, oh no, ooh, whoa, 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 Dell, whoa, whoa. Let me shut some of this stuff down. I'm about to mess up. Wow. All right, let me do this. Here we go right here. Let's do this right here. So as you see on your screen, I do have a mic cloud that I can pull from. I do have my Ready Share. My Ready Share is actually my Plex. And so if I was to click on it, of course, I can't do all that. Let me do this. Where's my keyboard at? Casby. So if I was to click here, all right, if I was to click here, I can actually do some things. So check this out. Here go all of my information. This is my Plex right here. This is my Plex. Some of y'all know about this, but I got some videos for R&B up in here. I got some 90s videos in my Plex. Let me do this. So let me just show you. Let me go with the 90s video. So if I was to click in here, these are all videos that are inside of my Plex. Videos. This is it right here. So as long as your network is on your server, which is your router, right? And it's shareable. Because Ready Share means you got to go into your router and tell it to share. All right. And this is it right here. This is my router right here. This is my Plex, my 4 terabyte. Right. Check this out. I got plenty of films. Some of this stuff is in folders. I got so much in action, drama, suspense, thriller. It's crazy. All right. So when I started this, see, I'm old school with it. I used to have a WTV Live. Some of y'all know about it. This was the closest device back in the day that actually made it look like you had Netflix. And so what you had to do back then to make everything work, you had to create a folder for all of your movies and get a movie poster. And so when you go on your WDTV Live and you click it, you instead of you getting a folder like you see right here, you actually got the movie cover. And you could just click in there and actually play it. So I'm gonna just scroll, but this is back in the day. I'm trying to get it to go fast. Let me do this then. There we go. So as you see all of these folders, you see all of this stuff right here, right? All of this was back in the day, guys. This was like back. Look at all this stuff. I've been doing this a while. I didn't just start yesterday or 2 years ago. This is stuff way back in the day. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. Some of y'all remember this craziness, all this stuff. Look at all of this. And then right after my folders, look at Purple Rain. Y'all remember that? Purple Rain. My dude Prince. Look at all this content. And I'm not even done. It's not done. These are just the folders. It's about to go into the actual film because I realized I didn't have to. You see how the icon changed? Because once I got done with you see this? And this is a movie. Don't be y'all get y'all mind out the gutter. That's that Vin Diesel movie. All right. Once I got out the WDTV, I was like, oh shoot, I can do this. And there's all of this content. I've been doing this a while. This is my Plex. This is my Plex. And that's just one folder. So salute the Soul Bro who actually bring that up. So I got everything on here. So I can bring all of this over. I can bring all of this over and then be done with it. Yes, I can. And so coming from here, like if I wanted to scan my Zidoo flash, I can. All right. I can do it. I can do it. So yes, absolutely. Make sure if you have a question for me, please use the letter Q and then put your question out there. Let me change it back to me. Cause I know y'all, some of y'all who just getting in the game, y'all gonna have some questions. This device, as long as your network, and did I give a salute to Huff? I know I did. All right. I know I did. Salute Huff. Let me see. He said, Damien said, with DVD Fab, you have to pay for everything. That's not so fun. Hey, Damien, there's a way to get everything. Hey, Damien, if it was one of them channels, oh, you would have got some details behind, like right here. But everybody knows it's not the channel. I'm just telling you, do your research and you don't have to pay. All right? That's all I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Damien. A lot of people in this little area that we call cord cutting, um, cut the cord. Yeah, a lot of that stuff they don't pay for. I'll tell you that now. Some people do. Some people do. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if anybody. Hello, everyone. Everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Clarence say, can you also connect your NAS? Absolutely. Clarence, yes, yes, yes. That's all you got to do is connect your NAS to your network, go into your router and tell it to share it, and the Zidoo will pick it up. Also, with that, Clarence, some of your Ultra HD, some of your Blu-ray players, now your DVD players may pick it up as well, but a lot of us use 4K, so it probably won't play 4K unless it's in MKV format or something like that, or MPEG 4. But yeah, once you put your NAS, your external drive on your router, which means on your network, and you go into your router settings and say, I need to share this, or open up Ready Share. So anything you plug into your router, it will be on your home network and it should share it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eugene say, yo, I got that X20, two of them. Thanks. Hey, hey, I already know how it is, man. I already know. I answered that. Yeah, I did answer that. Can you transfer files remotely from your PC to the Zidoo? I do know, yes, you listen, it's a couple ways you could do it. And let me do it because you got to be technical around here. The way how I transfer my files, I use the app called Explore. I use an app called Explore where I can sit here at the computer, I can send it on. You can use Google Drive, you can use Dropbox. If that's what you want to do, you can do it. I do know. I'm just eating in y'all. Just hopefully I ain't smacking in your ear. Let me show you. Here go the other Zidoo box right here that I have. I do know this one. And look, that's crazy. Because look, I can't show y'all everything. But I even wrote on my box. Like a password. Can't show y'all everything, but I do know if you got the Z9X, like S as in Sam or Superman, it actually come with a port that allows you to do that. All right. But again, somebody may come up in here, oh, you can. There's all type of ways you can actually transfer your files to a Zidoo box. But this was the one that I had that when I first got it, now with the updates, the eyebrow Peterson television was terrible. And the thing about it, I was going to send it back because, I was sending something back and totally forgot. I don't forget what device came out. Something came out where I forgot. And then, of course, I got it from Amazon and it fell by the wayside. And I just kept it. So, yes, John, you can transfer files remotely as long as you got everything correct at your home. I use the Explorer. So if I'm out and about, say I'm on my phone, and I'm doing some things, I can go to my Google Drive. Put it up there. And when I get here, it's ready to go. Yes. So, okay, things that I really enjoy it thus far. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it to grab my TV shows. Yeah, there's plenty of ways you can get some TV shows, Cordelia. You need some assistance, you got the email down there. I got something else from y'all, too. You crazy, man. You are crazy. You said the eyebrow piece television destroyed the experience for me. That's why I got rid of all those applications and got a 16 terabyte internal. Okay. But I feel you on that because that's why when I had this, that's why one of them guys said I was copying off of a guy, right? The guy didn't even know I know how long I had this before a guy even came out. I had this bad boy 2 years before they even bought it back out. I had the Z9X sitting there. I just wasn't using it. Honestly, I just wasn't using it because I think the Fire Stick 4Ks came out. We was on the NVIDIA Shield. We was on the Mi boxes. I forgot all about them Zidoos. I ain't gonna even lie. I had two of them right here. I had the Z9X and I had this version of it. And it was funny hearing that. I'm like, what? Dude, only if you knew. There's Mark. What up, though? Same. What do you think about the Zidoo S9? Is it a good starter box? Are you talking about the S9X? I think it's a great device. I use the S9X is upstairs. I use that one in my living room. Yup. The Z9X. Let me just make sure we're on the same page. I think you're talking about the Z9X. I don't know about that X9. Let me just make sure, because I could be wrong. Could be something out there. You got to be talking about that X9X or the Z9X. One of them. You can't go wrong with either one of them. I would say go with the Z9X. Z9X is just as good because it only difference with the Z9X, you don't have you can't put anything eternal in it. But like I said, on both, even with my device that I have plugged up right here, I can and I think I have a hard drive inside of it? I might have a hard drive inside this bad boy. I don't even use it though. Original. Hey, so bro, they don't know nothing about it. Do I got it over there? Or is it in my other box? I don't think it's over here on this shelf. I think it's packed up. Original. The original. The original Plex. Absolutely. I called it the original Netflix. I already have an NVIDIA Shield Pro. I want a Zidoo. Which one do you recommend? All I can access, you say all, I can access my Plex on all my TVs. Will I be able to access Zidoo with all my televisions? How you doing? See Oliver. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can access. The difference is you're gonna have to use a third-party application such as Nova Player, VLC, just to name them two, because those are the top two that you can use. With Plex, that's all you have to do is have what? A TV that can carry Plex, right? Smart televisions and stuff like that, and it will pick up your Plex. I think in your scenario, I like the NVIDIA Shield. I like the Zidoo. But in your case, depending on how many NVIDIA Shields you have, um, you should still be able to, wherever your server is at, you should still, even if you get a Zidoo, you should still be able to access your Plex server. You should be able to access your Plex server from your NVIDIA Shield, from your router. So whichever one you want, I would say if you want to um it sounds like you already started your library. I would say this is what I would tell you. I'm gonna just be honest. Order you a Zidoo. All right. Order you a Zidoo. Try it out. Amazon give you what? Up to 30 days. If you don't like it, this is what you do. You perform the Dell law. The Dell law. Meaning you send it back. You can say they might say, well, what's wrong with it? It's too slow. It's not picking up my movie. You can give it any type of reason why you're sending it back. That way you get 100% of your money. All right. Try it out. See how you like it. I think you're going to like it because it's just very, very easy. Really, if you're going to use it in your home network. I think Plex is great for sharing outside of your network. All right. I think Plex, hands down, is great. It is very, very great outside of your network. You taking a trip, maybe you taking a road trip. As long as you got good internet, you should be good. The key is you have to have what? Good internet to even enjoy your Plex outside of your home. But yeah, I would say try it out. If you don't like it, send that bad boy back. It's just like any other Android box, so you can add all your applications on it. You can just put them in, just like you did the NVIDIA Shield, and go from there. And go from there. See how you like it. See, and then you can compare the two. Because I like both of them. I just think for the ease of it, where I could just load up some movies, right? Load up some content on the flash drive or use Google Drive, drop by. I can do whatever. You can do any type of cloud service almost. I ain't gonna say any, but just to name the two. And there are, I think, OneDrive. Is it OneDrive? I can't remember all of them, but I know the ones that I used in the past. I used to use Dropbox, but then I used Google Drive because they give you 15 gigabytes. So depending on the size of your movie, you can just push it on there. So if you at work and you doing some things on your phone, on your tablet, and you just want to put it in there, and then when you get home, you sit in your living room, you can be like, oh shoot, let me go to the Explorer app, let me grab that and send it right to my drive and be done with it. The read rate is awesome. For like an average of a 4 GB movie, depending on your internet speed, roughly about like a minute and 30 seconds, something like that. But the bigger the file, the longer it takes. So if you got like a 1.4 GB, it's gonna be like that. As long as you got good network, I would tell you try it out. Before I tell you to cut Plex totally, I would say grab that Zidoo, play around because you got 30 days. You got 30. As long as you're a Prime member, you have 30 days. And then that's when you'll make your decision. Because I like both of them, honestly. I just like the ease of just sitting here, even though with the Plex, I can send everything, sit right here and do everything. I just think with the ease of everything, you know, just pushing it on and then just dropping it in or putting it up in the cloud and getting it. I just think it's easy. I ain't got to pick no folder. I ain't got to say, hey, I need you to pull this from this and put it in this folder. And I ain't got to do that. With Zidoo, I can just have one folder, or I make a movie. Right now, I have a TV, I have a movie folder, and my music folder. That is it. That is it. And so I let the Zidoo stuff do all the hard work. I ain't got to do all of it. So try it out, Oliver, because it's really hard for me to give you a straight answer because I do like both. It's just that one you definitely gonna have to monitor and baby, and the other one you just pretty much just it's like throwing all your clothes in the washer and the washer just separate everything, the dark from the white from the bright, when to use bleach, when not to use bleach. It does everything for you. So that's the beauty of it. No, you good. You good. You good. You good. You good. I forgot to say that at the beginning. So yep, Richard say, is there a way to access my Google Drive from the Z? Yes. You can go, there's an application called Ricardo. There's an application called Explore. Like, yes, Explore. Yes. Put that on your Zidoo and you can go right to it. Matter of fact, let me show y'all because that is a great question. That is a great question. So let me show you right quick for anybody who would like to see it. Do this. What time we got? Is almost that time for that game to come on? Great question. All right. So Ricardo, stay with me right quick. So on my Zidoo, on all of my streaming devices, I have an app that's called the Explorer app. Explore. All right. That's how the icon look. When you go up at Explore, all right, you just go over here. You see this where it's called web storage. You see, I just did the drop down. Web storage. Also, you can go to file transfer. You can do that if you want to as well. All right. That's all you have to do is add your server. That's something, if you want to get into that department. And you see Wi-Fi file sharing. So if you want to get into that, you can get that too. And I got mine disabled because if I turn it on, it's going to show the IP address of this device. And so, yes, the Explorer app gives you all of those options. Not only that, it also allows DL and A and so much more. But this is what you want right here. You ask about the Google Drive. All you have to do is go down here and then you select add server. All right. You add server. These are all the services right here that you can actually get your content from. Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive. I don't know what that is. Mega NZ. I don't know what that is. Box, WebDave, Amazon, Cloud Drive. I don't know if that. I ain't never used that, so I don't know. MediaFire, P Cloud, On Cloud, Next Cloud. So These are all of it, but this is the one that I use the most. And so you might say, well, Dell, you got this drive, you got this drive, you got this drive. The one that says Extreme Media 313, that is my business. That's people who I deal with on the back end who has a Zidoo box. And so I give them that name, Extreme Media 313, and I give them the password. That way, if I put anything in there, say if I want to send them a picture, I can say, hey, I just put a picture up. If I want to send them my personal TV show, I can say, hey, I just put my TV show up. Go get it. If I want to put some type of movie content, I can say, hey, send a text, call. Hey, that movie is up in the drive. Go get it. I'm only leaving it up 48 hours, 24 hours, and then go from there. So I'm not going to open that because it does have some content that I cannot share on the tube. All right. You have to get with me behind the scenes to learn how to, if you need more information. So, Ricardo, get this application right here that's called what? It is called Explore right here. I'm telling you, once you go explore, you ain't going back to nothing else on your devices. This works on Fire Sticks, regular Android boxes, on Walmart on devices, Zidoo devices, uh, pretty much all the streaming devices. All right, definitely work on there. Hey, can I get up to seven? It's 78. I got 78 thumbs up. Can we get over 100, guys? Can we get over 100 right quick before we get up out of there? Go to the website where you go to sell. Well, you say where sell George. I don't know. I have to. You're gonna have to redo that one. Where sells the? You got a typo there. Redo that one. But if you asking where you can buy it, go to the Zidoo device right there. Go to that one. Tyree said, "Tell them how great the quality view on the boxes." Yeah, the view, the reason the view, and I'm glad you brought that up, Tyree. The reason the view is so good because this is the device that was built for that. So, like, even though you can watch 4K content, real 4K content on the Fire Stick, and it's good and everything, but with these Zidoo boxes, these are dedicated media streaming devices, meaning they want you to stream your content no matter what. And depending on your television, like Tyree says, if you got the right television, which carries the correct specs and everything, man, this will be amazing. Amazing. Uh, Amazing. So, like, hey, when you compare them to, absolutely. And it's because with this application right here, that's strictly for the Zidoo devices right there, that home theater 4.0. Yes, that bad boy is meant to run only on the Zidoo. But now, listen, let me say this because some people just swear they smarter than everybody else in America or across the world. I would never say that no one can get this application off this device and use it. There are some smart individuals out there that can take every application, no matter what, on these open source devices. All right. On these open source devices. All right. You get, if you know what you're doing, you can get it. I just don't know what I'm doing. But I have saw some people do some things to Nvidia shields. I saw some people do some things to Amazon Fire TV sticks. I saw some people do some things behind the scene to other Android devices. I belong to a lot of groups, and these guys know how to manipulate a box. They can take applications and everything. No problem. You say, how do you personally access Plex outside your network? I know there are a few ways to do it. Looking for a secure way. That's all you should. If you setting up a Plex, that's all you need. If you got the Plex server at home, running off your router, running off your PC, running off the NVIDIA Shield, um, running off your laptop, it don't matter. If you got the Plex server, that's all you need is to get the application, download the application from the Play Store, or get the Plex app from AppToy, wherever you get your applications from, and just log in. That's yeah. But now, if you're looking for a secure way, there's really not a secure way, unless I'm gonna just tell you like this: everybody can get got. Everybody can be got. But if you want a secure way, I would tell you, like my job say, change your password every 30 days. Just change it. Go on the server, change password. Go into your settings, change your password. So that's probably the securest way that you can get it if you want to keep it secure. You're gonna have to change your password a lot. But I don't think too many people is looking to take a Plex username and password and use it. If you do feel that way, King, I would tell you just keep changing your password. It is some people out there that be hacking. Oh, I used to get emails on, hey man, check this guy Plex out. Because guys was slipping out here on YouTube. Yep. I thought I emailed you back. At least I thought I did. I thought I emailed you back. Let me know if I didn't email you. Let me know. I thought I emailed you back though. At least I thought I did. Yep. At least I thought I did. What's up, Tech Tech? Low says it. The reason why it's expensive because it's doing all the work for you. Like I said earlier, low cuts, you can always use the Plex app, right? The Plex app is not the only way you can watch your content on your network. Honestly, if you got a router in today's technology, now if your router 10, 15 years old, I don't know. But if you got a more up-to-date router, you can get your content, plug it into your router, and yes, it should be across and go into the settings of that router. So you're gonna have to log into your router and then turn the share on. And yes, you should be able to pick it up. Just go and get like VLC, go and get like Nova Player, those applications. Or you don't you can no or you can just use the player that's a part of the device you're using. That is the cheapest way to do it. Now, what Plex and the Zidoo does, it just gives you the fireworks. It gives you the fireworks. You know, like Plex, right? You can share outside of your network, right? You can share it with family members. You can give it to mama, daddy, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, colleague. You can give it to your family members, right? They say up to 100 people. I never went that far up. I think the most I did was like 10, 11. That's it. But now, if you want that heck of an experience, you can get a Zidoo box and put ISOs on there the same way it show up. So if you get an Ultra HD DVD and you rip it, in an ISO form, not an MKV, not an MPG. Put it in the ISO form. Take that file, put it into your Zidoo, put it into the folder, and the same way it come up on a Ultra HD or a Blu-ray, it's the same way it's going to come up looking just like that, like when you put a disc in. The thing is, Plex don't allow ISOs. They not there yet, But you can't go wrong with 4K content. You can't go wrong with 1080p 720. Some people like me, I don't have any ISOs because I can care less about a menu, you know. And I'm not throwing shade on anybody. Let me say that, because people are sensitive. I'm not throwing shade on anyone. It's just that I just want to be able to just grab the remote and hit play and give it 2-3 seconds and it plays. Yep. That's all there. What up, Mo? What up, though? What up, Real? Yeah, what up, though? What up, though? Yeah, I didn't give you a date because I was waiting on you to respond. I didn't give you a date because I was waiting on you to respond. That's why. But this weekend is booking up fast. I just looked at my email and already have 3 people. Just send me an email and we will go from there. But it's gonna be this weekend though. It's gonna be Saturday, and I usually start around like 8:30 in the morning, and then we'll go from there. George said, "I sent you it." Okay, I will get to it after the show, and then we'll go from there. Definitely. Yep, definitely. Miss Gail say, "Yo, Plex has a second security by adding the PIN to your account." Yeah. Yeah, that Plex, I ain't use. Look, I barely even use that Plex now. My family members still use it, and if they ask for something, I usually just throw it on there. But what I did do, I tell you what I did do, Miss Gail. When I heard that other fella say, "Hey, that's what he did," see, I'm not ashamed to show love that benefit me. I'm not ashamed to do that. That other brother say, "Why you gonna allow all these people when you can help them build their own? Why you gonna allow all these people on your Plex when you can help build their own?" What did I do? I say, "Dang, that's a good idea." I said, "Okay," and telling people, because people they will complain about the third party. "Oh man, I click on this link, it says Avengers, and next thing you know, Mighty Mouse come on. I click on this link because I want to watch Moonlight, and you got Family Matters that play." All right. So what I did, I say, "Listen, there's a device that I can get you. All right. I'm gonna start you off. I'm gonna put everything, some of the most updated films up. I'm gonna start you off. All right. But just know, and this is how I tell them, when new things come, if you want it, I'll let you know. If you're willing to pay that monthly, everything will be there for you. But I'll leave it up for 48 hours. All right. Text you. All right. So it's a monthly recurring that's coming. So what I did, and shout out to Miss Gail, that's my girl right there. I got people, a couple family members at that. I got them off my Plex and they doing their own. And so when we go over there, or they have entertainment over at their house, and guess what? They done took their Plex, not their Plex, they done took their Zidoo, because we got on one-on-one conversations. And what do? I showed them how they can use their Fire Stick. They can use whatever box that I gave them before, put Nova on there, put VLC, just to name it, and they can actually share the content in their own network. The beauty thing about it, if you got kids, right? You have children, you can put a pin on it, right? So they definitely, them kids can't get to content that they don't need to see. You can build your library in so many ways, so many ways where it don't get into the wrong hands. And that's why I'm glad you actually said that, Ms. Gail. I'm glad that you said that because I haven't mentioned the pen. I haven't mentioned it. But the Zidoo allows you to give you a pen as well. Only difference is when you put a pen on your Plex, them guys have it. Zidoo is your box instead of an application. No way is the wrong way, but you just have to figure it out. But yeah, you can give yourself a pen on your Zidoo box as well, just like Plex. I think that's just, it's an extra security feature, and it's safe just in case you got it, man. Because these kids are smart. Like, if it is a Plex on do it, I can't put that info here. But the ABI give all. That's what's up. Hold up, I just saw a question. Oh no, I said that one. It's a great show. Okay, I'll check. I'll check that. I'll check that as well. I must have missed that. What up, those joys? They always Trinidad here. What up, Matt? Miss Gail say, "Yo, Plex bought that." I like my Plex. My Plex is still well. My Plex is still there. I just don't. I don't use it that much now. He's so bad at the cat. Oh man. Let's see. Anything else? I'm still messing. My newest device is right here. Should I show it? I don't know. This one right here, which is already plugged in. I'm still having a hard time with the applications playing on the Nvidia Shield. So that sucker might be going back. The only reason I got it was for um to see if I can use it like on the Fire Stick, Zidoo, Nvidia Shield. Right now, it's giving me a hard time. Oh, the Dell law may be in full effect, but it works. Like outside your home, it works and it works great. It works great. Yep, it works great. Yep, it works great. So that's what it is. Yep, that's what it is. Well, guys, you know where the time it is. I got to get ready to watch this Boston Miami game. Any questions you have left for me? Any questions? Because you got to be technically right on here. If you say the wrong thing, or you miss, if you say tomato, not tomato, or tomato and tomato, somebody will get a, hey, you said it. Somebody there's always, you know, advancement. You know, there's always advancement, but that advancement is not for everybody. It's just not. A lot of people tried to do what Bo did, by using a couple programs to get their content. They just couldn't do it. They was like, listen, and they came over to me, so everybody is just not built for that advancement yet. But, you know, it is what it is, and that's why I'm gonna start you with one of the most basic ways, but the easiest way. That way you won't have to. If you want to go advanced, then you can either ask or you can go and do some research and then go from there. I'm telling you. You say my video was tripping with the sound, so I used the buzz box to record. I don't know what happened. It could have. One thing about them, it could have been something going on, some little bug or whatever. What I found out about some streaming devices, sometimes depending on how long you had it, Eugene, what you probably gonna have to do is like back up your applications. You can back up applications using, the Explorer app. But back up your applications and factory reset that bad boy. Get all your username, passwords, and everything. Make sure you got all of that written down. That way, it might just need a good factory reset, and then just put everything back in. Sometimes them devices, you have to do them like that. Absolutely, you have to. They electronics, and sometimes you just like a car need an oil change. Sometimes you got to wipe that get a car wash, and clean the interior, you know, armor all the dashboard and all of that. Yeah, that's what the Nvidia Shield need as well. I think I only did mine probably about like 3 or 4 times. I just had to do my one in the room. I want to say like late last year. I had to do it because it was acting up. As soon as I factory reset it, I think it only took me about like 40 minutes. I factory reset and everything was good. No problem, Damien. Anytime. Uh, you never get under my skin. It's just that you act immature. It's a difference between getting under my skin and acting immature. And I think of a man that's supposed to be, you know, your age should be a little bit wiser. And I think sometimes you just come in, man. You come in wrong. You come in wrong thinking you know it all. I can tell you anything. But I'm not gonna let you get to me today. I said what I had to say earlier. So if you want to go back and watch that, you can do that. But at your age, man, act appropriate. You know, you ain't getting up under my skin because you ain't paying no bills. And if you were paying my bills, yeah, I'll probably be very, very upset. But you're never gonna get up under my skin. I just think that you be acting ignorant sometimes, immature, ignorant. You reaching too much. You just think you're the smartest person in the room. And I just don't like them type of people. That's my personal preference. So you'll never get under my skin because you ain't paying no bills over here. But I just look at you as the more and more you do this, the more and more I look at you as being ignorant. And I'm just being truthful. Some of the things you do, I just question why you do them. You want, if you want the exposure, I'll give it. Everybody go over there to Philly Cable Dave and subscribe because that's what he want. He want to troll. I'm gonna let you troll. But at your age, man, you like 50 something years old, and you be doing some stuff that these little teenagers, young 20-year-olds do. Just know your role. Know your role. And I think the world would be a better place if people just knew their role and not try to be the smartest man in the room. You're not getting paid from Android. If you're a developer or programmer, then do your thing. But you'll never get up under my skin. I just look at you as a troll and possibly gonna get blocked if you keep trolling because I'm not running that type of show. But if you want the exposure, I'm leaving your name up there and I'm giving you that exposure. Grow up. You're over 50 years old. Grow up. Know your role. Stop acting immature. You're being an amateur on the screen, on that camera, on them headphones. Just act appropriate, man. Don't everybody need look, everybody don't need to hear you on every type of details. You know, that's what your channel is for. I see people say the wrong thing every day on YouTube. What do I? It's not my job to go over there and say, "Hey, man, you wrong." They giving their take, and that's how they feel. That's how they feel. All right. So I'm giving you everybody. It's 100 people in there. If you're not subscribed to Philly Cable Dave, go over there and subscribe because that's what he want, the exposure. Now, whether he be able to keep your attention, that's something different. That's what he struggles with. All right. I'm just being real. I'm giving you my take. I'm giving you my take. I'm giving you my take. Because it's hard for you to like just leave it alone, man. Go on over there to whoever you be watching, man. You know, and mess with them. You know, you want this exposure, y'all check him out. He was all right until he blamed me for a situation. He blamed me for something that some troll came and did to him, and he be trying to troll me. He told me it was me, and then apologize and say, but I think you know who's behind it. What type of apology is that? I'm gonna leave your name up here for a good 2 minutes. Because I want people to see your ignorance. I want people to see you because this is what you wanted. You can't stay away. I want them to see how immature you are and you over 50 years old and you acting like you just graduated from school because you just cannot stop typing or if we was in a room, you just cannot allow another creator to do their thing. Even if the creator says something wrong, which everybody done been wrong, you just can't let it go. This is the guy right here who told me that I did not witness a person who put the Plex server, you got to be correct, all right, on another Android box. He told me what I saw with my own eyes because he wants to be the smartest in the room. So we're going to give him this exposure since he getting up under my skin. Y'all go over there and I don't know when the last time he did a video. Tell you the truth, because he lost me when he blamed me. He accused me of something that I had no part in because I was with my wife. I didn't even know what was going on. And look, let me tell you how immature I was. When I saw it, I called him. My immature self called him. He wouldn't even take my call because he was in his feelings for something that me and my wife was at a restaurant eating. I didn't know what was going on. Me and my wife sit there like I'm gonna sit back and watch your show, and I'm with this beautiful female right here. Does that make any sense? Right? Does that make any sense? I'm sitting up here eating dinner with this beautiful wife of mine, right? She looking good too. She was looking good. We was eating up, boy. She was looking good. Sitting there, nails done, everything, hair done. She was looking good. All I did to this young fella, well, this immature creator, I said, "What's up? What's good? Hello. Hi, everyone." I just said hi and went back to this beautiful woman of mine, right? You see this ring, right? I don't know what jumped off. I don't know. He got some trolls in there who came in there and messed up his show. And guess who he blamed? He did a whole video on me while I'm out with this woman eating some dinner. I think we were downtown, might have even walked around. And he blamed me. Yeah, I called him. I'm like, because that's what I do. Listen, if I have your number and if there's some differences or whatever, some disagreements, I call an individual because that's what they say. That's what they say men do, right? I called him. He refused to answer my call. Since you under my skin, He refused to answer my call. What do? Right? Call him again. He refused to answer my call. All right. So I did my part, not even knowing what I'm being blamed for. I think I just saw, the video of me. And I'm like, what the heck? And the thing about it, just like days before, we were just on a live show kicking it. So I didn't understand. So that's why I say his lack of ethics, right? Accountability, right? Just being dishonest, lying, will call you a liar. He will call you a liar in a minute because he didn't see it. But let's take it back a little bit for since he wants this smoke. There was a video, me and him had a bet. There was a video that he created probably about 2-3 years ago. I can't remember. I can't even remember what it was on. But I think, matter of fact, it was on, can you load a device up with all the applications? He said he can do it in like 5 minutes. I say impossible. It might have been 6 minutes. I say impossible. I said impossible, right? He goes and creates this video. I bull crap you not. I look at everything. I don't just watch a person move their mouth, right? I'm looking. I see this clock in the background. I'm gonna just say, I'm looking at this clock. It went from 11:05 to 11:11, like that. And was smooth how he did it. I say, hey, hold up, dude. I see some cutting. We had it was like a $20 bet or something like that. He probably paid it. I can't remember. It was like a year, 2 years ago. I'm gonna say close to 2, maybe 3 years ago. I caught him. I caught him. And so I don't think he really got over that since he's up under my skin. But I want all 108 of y'all to go to his channel. Go to his channel. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, since he want me to go there, because I try to be nice, right? And I'm still a nice person. Let's see if he can hold you down for 45 minutes. Let's see if he can keep your attention span on what he's doing. I told him that. Get to the point. When you're doing these videos, get to the point. And then you can go off to the side. Nope, he want to show you every camera angle, right? He want to show you every camera. Listen, everything that these guys got, I have. All right? Everything these guys, I got an ATM Mini. Cool. I got a Rollcaster. Cool. I got a 4K camera that I don't use. Cool. This one, cool. I got a Stream Deck. Cool. That doesn't make you the best. It's about the information you provide the people. And if it's a 5-minute conversation and it take you an hour and a half, you're going to lose people. He doesn't want to see that, right? He doesn't. He's going to drag you along. And so you will see his numbers go up at first. And then after about 20 minutes, about 15 minutes, you'll see them go down. Then you'll see now. Then it might spike up, and then it's going to go down. That's just how it is. I don't hate on the guy, but I hate what he brings. I don't know why he messes with me, right? Unless he want to be me. I'm just a regular old dude that know how to have a conversation, make things fun. The same can go for any one of them guys out there. But he don't know how to separate YouTube from real life. He doesn't know how to separate. And that's why I can't rock with him no more. I don't go on this show. He could have did a show yesterday. I wouldn't be able to tell that. I wouldn't know because his character. He showed me his character when he made a video of me. He showed his character when I reached out to him, even though I ain't have nothing to do with it because I'm out with this fine looking woman who was looking good, walking good. Probably, this is what he want me to pay attention. You think I'm going to pay attention to you? And I got this in front of me. No. No. All of this comes second when it comes to my family. Me and my wife, we done raised a lot of kids. We don't have time. Listen, we just really been able to start to go out where we could stay out 2-3 days and we know our kids is good to go. But when I saw the video, I said, damn, I ain't going to react to no video. I ain't do none of that. I called the brother because that's what y'all say. Do things behind the scene, right? You say this. You say this. You say do things behind the scene. Well, I did things behind the scene. For whatever reason, he still didn't trust me. His words were, it might have not been you, but you know who did it. Was basically saying I still had something to do with it. Some crazy troll that came through there and messed up his show. Talking about the women or something. I think Miss Gail can tell you. Miss Gail can tell you. I think it was a few other ladies over there. Cordelia can tell you. I watched the video like 3 times. I say, damn. So let me reach out to the brother. Because that's just how I am. I'm not one of these guys that want to sit back and go back and forth with you. But these guys on YouTube do not know how to separate real life from YouTube. They just don't know how to do it. And that's why when I talk to these individuals, or when I did talk to them, I say, listen, you can't let this go. You might want to do this. You might want to do that. They don't want to listen. And that's why they're no longer around. They don't want, the guy who's been around pretty much, I don't have the biggest 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. I don't need that. Because I'm not going to rely on YouTube. YouTube can go down. Anything can go down. I'm not going to rely on it. Because I saw what happened. I saw what it did to quite a few creators. Some creators actually quit their job. And then with the content that they put up, got knocked off and never recovered. Never recovered. And so some of these guys, they just don't know how to separate the two. And so that's why I told him, I tried to even explain, but then when you tell me, well, you know what? I apologize, but I know you know who was behind it. Well, if I know who was behind it, who are you? Like, I would tell you if I'm going to start some stuff. I don't have to have behind nobody. I don't need nobody jumping on my, I don't need it. I can handle it myself. I know how to speak. I may not be the most articulate person in the world, but I do know how to present myself. I do know how to sit back and have a conversation. I do know how to do that. I might not be the smartest guy out there. I can't even say constructive criticism. The tongue just don't move. Do that mean I'm dumb? No. I would love to just have a platform where we can all just be up here, especially us blacks. If you want to take it there, we can take it there. But have y'all noticed? Be honest. In the cord cutting community, you don't see the blacks together. You don't even see us giving each other shout outs, do you? Tell the truth. In the cord cutting community. I'm just being honest. Now, I'm going to tell you, he might be crazy, but he was right on this. Nah, he crazy. He do some crazy things. I heard DVD King say this years ago. That's probably about the best thing and the most truthful thing he ever said. He be jumping off the bridge and doing some crazy things. I admit that. I'm not doing that. But he actually said this. That was probably the smartest thing he said. And look at it. Every black creator I came up with, I ain't gonna say I came up with, who I tried to help or assist, where they at now? Because jealousy come into play, not knowing, wanting to be a part of something, not knowing when people want to use you, they can't see because they just want to be accepted. They just want to, so they gonna do anything. That's what people do. When they want to be accepted, they would do anything. Look at the people who came up. I'm not talking about Steve, because Steve got, I'm not even talking about Steve, because me and Steve and DVD came up at the same time. Look at all the ones who I tried to assist, who I tried to get some insight to. Where are they now? Let's just be honest. Since this guy won exposure, I allowed this guy right here on my panel a lot of times. We can't hold it down because we don't even support ourselves. I see these same knuckleheads be giving everybody else props, but won't even give their own people props. If we can have a good conversation. And I'm just being honest. And it's no knock on any other ethnic group. I'm just talking about the blacks. Look at this cat. You see what he put up on the screen? That's why I'm leaving this on the screen. Because instead of him just shutting his mouth and say, you know what, Dell told me to leave him alone, I'm going to leave him alone, he got to come on here and do this. Because he don't respect. But I can go to a page right now where a guy who is not black, oh man, you the greatest. Give him all the respect in the world. Ask him how that guy put him on his panel. Ask him how that guy even donated to him. This is what I'm talking about. If we gonna have a real conversation, then that's what it is. This guy right here, man, he just can't let it go. So I want all 104 of you, because this is what he wants. If you're not subscribed to that dude right there, that's on your screen right now, go show him some love. Subscribe to him. That's what he want. That's what he want. And if he can keep your attention span, hey, salute to him. All right? Salute to him. All I did was I keep telling him to leave me alone. And he keep coming over here and saying little stuff like this. Friday came onto the show telling me, then gonna put in there, there's a difference between a Plex server and a Plex app. Okay. I guess I don't know it. So y'all give this brother his attention while he's here. Because this is what he wants. He wants to subscribe. He think because you get subscribers that you're going to make a lot of money. Nah, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. All right? It does not. He cannot hold his tongue. Or he can't stop from doing this. He cannot stop. It just doesn't. He cannot stop. So I'm going to give him an extra 5 minutes for y'all. I'm missing the basketball game. I got a hot meal upstairs. I'm going to give him 5 more minutes. So just in case somebody came in here late, go over here and join this guy. All right. I don't know if he do videos, but I just know, and I don't even like calling people out like that, but he do ignorant things. He want to be the smartest man in the room, where he don't know it all, but he want to be the smartest man in the room. Just always think that's the main thing. He just think he knows it all. And he just do ignorant things like this. This is what we have to deal with on YouTube. Instead of just saying, no, look, Dale don't want me over there messing with him, I'm going to leave him alone. He can't. It's like he's obsessed. And that's a scary situation. That is a scary situation. When you ask a person like, look, dude, just stay on your side. I won't mess with you. I'm not saying you can't watch, but there's no need to type. It's no need to type in here. This guy, I mean, he just don't stop. He got mad at me because some troll came into his disrespecting the women. But if the video is still up, he was entertaining that troll. Ask the ladies. Cordelia is in here. Miss Gail is in here. He was entertaining it, I think, until either Cordelia, Miss Gail, I don't know if the lady son guy, somebody was in there and said, hold up, I feel I'm about to go. I feel disrespected. And that's when he, because everybody was, them women is not going to take that. And he was joking with this troll. He was joking with. I went back and watched the video. That's when he lost people. Because it's not that type of show. If them ladies wanted to be on that type of show, they could have went over to what's his name? Tommy Sotomayor. Or we saw what happened on that, right? When a lady jumped into her feelings and got roasted. It was no need to even jump into that. Sometimes we just jump into things that we have no part. That's why I said I'm not getting into that stuff that did not have anything to do with me when it came to funds. Now, if it wasn't no funds, I could have gave my take. But like every man that's watching me right now, they will say, nope, if it don't concern me and it's dealing with money, I don't get in it. That's a wise person. But he would have did it. He would have did it. All right? Because I'm telling you, that's just how it was. That's just how it was. He cannot stop. And now look what he said. Can you please block me? Absolutely, I will. You ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me twice because you shouldn't have been over here in the first place. Hi, user from this channel. Your wish has been granted. I salute you. Now move on with your life. Leave me alone. There's no need for you to be. I'm not saying you can't watch. I just don't want you typing ignorant stuff because that's what you do, man. You too grown. You act like you like 18, 19. You too grown to be going through this crap. Always trying to get into a debate with somebody. All right, so I hope this extra 15 minutes benefits you. I hope you finally got your subscriber count up. I hope when you go live or do a video, I hope you get 1 million views so you can surpass me and be happy. Because I could care less. Honestly, me and you are too different. I listen and I execute. You listen, run your mouth, and continue to run your mouth. That's the difference between, see, I don't mind taking information from you and applying it and doing what I'm doing now. I took that information that you provided and I'm making it work for me. You know this. You, on the other hand, you want to be the smartest person in the room and you want to be the smartest person in the room for free. That's where me and you are different. So you can have that title for being the smartest man to ever use an Android TV box and getting on YouTube and not doing what you're supposed to do. All right. So I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry these last 15 minutes was on this knucklehead right here. Cause that's what he is. That's what my uncle used to say, man. Knucklehead. Cause I always did stupid stuff. My uncle was just like, man, you a knucklehead. That's what knuckleheads do. We do ignorant stuff. But at least I outgrown mine. I don't have to, I can care less what the next man say. And if he spells something wrong, at least, look, I got family members that be on Facebook. They be spelling wrong to the mother. Why am I going to correct them? I know what they trying to say. It's not my job. I'm not getting paid to go every day. They saying something. Hey, man, You used the wrong two. You used the wrong this. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. You know, hey, it is what it is. All right. Salute, y'all. I gave this guy, help him out. Go on over there, subscribe to the Knucklehead, and we'll go from there because that's what he want. He like to smoke, so now he's blocked. Keep his behind off it. Now he gonna create another account and then come on. That's what he gonna do. I know it because he just can't help himself. All right. So salute to that brother. Talking about he up under my skin. Boy, if you only knew. What them young kids say, boy, you capping. They say, boy, you capping, boy. Boy, you capping, boy. Salute y'all. Hey, y'all be safe out there. If you go over there, just make sure you on vacation because you're going to need it. All right? I'm out this mother. This is what he wanted. I'm out this joint. Peace, guys. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Might go live tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.